defending from Hadjar. A bit of a gap developing between the top two as the two ART cars come together. Decides to take off the track because of a slow Maloney in front of him. Comes back on, but in doing so hits the curbing. And that completely rips the front right suspension. And he in one of the worst places on one of the worst laps to do it as well. And that was what happened then to Pitsy. Leclerc going 4 wide at one point, trying to find a way past Isaac Hadjar, battling with the ART Grand Prix cars as well. And that was the incident there for Nazim Azman further back. I think that was with... Well, this is how it happened then. So a bit of a traffic paradise there. And he does have a collision with one of the Carlin racing cars, cuts across him. So I think that's Ido Cohen dropped it in the gravel there. Oh, so that was a different part of the track. We've seen Zach O'Sullivan lose it all on his own. Where does Pepe Marti come from? Straight into the side of him.
You know, when
that's the number 15 Charouz car. David Schumacher finding the grass and going off wide, and just behind it, oh, that was a big collision. Ushijima collecting the back of the Yenza Motorsport car. So Malvestiti
down towards Tamburello. Will he be able to defend? Hadjar tries the outside and they make contact. Down to Tamburello. Has to run, jumps to the outside, and then he just doesn't know he's there. He's too busy looking for the car ahead. The field, and just plain, very much like Trulli had.
And as well, the Carlin racer Benavidez just clipping the back there of the Van Amersfoort racing car in front of him, loses his front wing and all control of the car, and into the first Ravats. Around the outside they go. Behrman clamps the curb and there's a collision. Round goes Saucy. Leclerc has to just about avoid them.
The yellow flag conditions, and Behrman just loses the rear over the curb and then jumps in.
Very quick in the middle sector the last 2 laps. This is a replay of what happened. Yeah, rule number 1, don't crash into your teammate. Chauvenac just got that all wrong.
It was a double hit inside.
Yeah, but Behrman's come from off the track. Now, is that because then the final exchange is right? Another move. This is Saucy, and there's contact down at Brooklands, and there's 3 cars off.
And it was Nazim Azman on the inside, the Malaysian racer, and front wing gone. They touch, as you say, Tom, before they go into the corner. Azman went straight through too.
Crawford fights back, runs off the track, and as we see right up as we disappear, and we see a bit of contact there.
Villa Gomez there was squeezed. He was in a sandwich with Kushman.
He just about gets it stopped. Zayn manages to open the door because he sees them coming, and then on the exit there's just not enough room left. See a spin further down the field. There's a little bit of contact from behind.
And that is the Charouz car of Zdeněk Chauvenac, who has had before, and it's the 15 and the 16 car. So that is Zdeněk Chauvenac and Francesco Pizzi. Sullivan in front, and Marti just late on the brakes, goes right to the back of him.
Yeah, just a little bit too late. Loses, well, probably locked to front. Zach spins, and then on the second hit, damages his left front as his
Charouz cars. Here we go then. Are they going to have another ding-dong? Yes, they are. Once more, Chauvenac and Francesco Pizzi. It's to play with Arthur Leclerc down into turn 1. It all squeezes up at the back, though, and that's both Red Bulls have taken out there, Crawford and...
all over the curb on the apex. Here's what befell of Vidales, and he looks like he's actually dropped it before the curb there in the mid-corner of turn 3. Didn't see who he connected with, but causing our yellow flag, and it's further down the field then. Pinball action.
That's been
but it's Leclerc who looks to the inside of Crawford, and they make contact.
No contact between Leclerc and Crawford. Crawford is round.
Looks to the inside of Crawford, who just minding his own business a little bit too over. Just find absolutely no performance from the car, and there is contact then between Martins and Leclerc, yeah, very busy stuff, and forced wider and wider in terms of radius.
13, dat is dan de piefpaf. Spint eigenlijk. Staat dan nog aan de goede kant van de baan. Arthur Leclerc die wel zijn ronde moet afbreken. Ja, en keert dan verkeerd om, zo gezegd.
Sullivan's not having any of it though, tries to get back down the inside. The pair of them run wide. Oh no, Colapinto has spun round. Correa's gone into the gravel.
Put Christian Mansell out of the race.
Yeah, trust me, man. I'm out.
Dive round the outside there and runs wide down through Lake Ob. He's going to emerge. Oh no, Francesco Pizzi in the gravel. Francesco Pizzi's in the gravel. Onto the brakes we go, into the chicane. Oh no, Kushmani has gone straight into the side there of Francesco Pizzi. Pizzi has gone round. Oh no.
Martins as well, he's going to be the passenger here. Manages to avoid it, and then we've got a stricken car. It's completely unlucky.
Now we've got a safety car out whilst we get an instant C2.
Arthur Leclerc, we'll see what happens here. So two cars, yeah, they just both tangle and they both end up into the gravel. So that's just 2 into 1, doesn't...
In the point that's like karting there, isn't it? Oh no, big contact, big incident there. Roman Stanek and Ollie Goethe off. Big crash with Roman Stanek. What happened? Talk us through this one then, Jordan.
Yeah, so we watch back there, you'll see one trident come through. Oh, Zane was just on the inside. Ollie maybe didn't see him. It was a big impact for Zane there with the second.
The yellow flag is there going to be contact then between these two. Big lock up, and indeed there is contact in the mid corner. And
let's have a quick look at this replay first. Oh, that's Agenda going wide. Is that William Alatalo? He had a great weekend last weekend, it has to be said. Just missed out on the top 12 by 0.04 of a second, but came through to get a 6th and a 7th. Juan Manuel Correa just getting it wrong, coming out of turn number 3 there, losing the rear end.
towards turn 1 in the mid-pack. Watch for that on the top of your screen.
Oh, that was one of the Tridents, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a nose-to-rear contact. Is that I think it's the 9 car. I think it's Correa.
Oh, yeah.
And just so you've got Benavides. Oh, it's just rear-ended him in turn 2. And that's clumsy. That's really clumsy. So they weren't actually even going for a move there. I think Alatalo just caught him out.
Man.
Well, not too much. Not too much empirical data. So he's out of turn 2, going to break up. Oh, and he just loses the rear, overcorrects, and up into the wall in turn 3 for Alatalo. It's less of a big hit.
Look, Alex.
He's going to head in and get wide on that curb. Catches the plank. Oof.
Oh.
Big contact with the wall. And, here we go then. Yeah, through the mid-corner of turn 8, and he was off in turn 9, straight into the gravel.
Last one as well, personal best in the first sector and in the middle sector, but he gets onto the gravel and he gets into the wall on the exit of the Alba.
He'll be hugely disappointed because you know, this was such an important weekend, especially for him.
And here is Hajar.
No! 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 Hey, destroyed the town! No!
Well, the safety car still not confirmed there. Let's see what happened. Locks up and then has to avoid his teammate in front of him. And in doing so, locks up all the wheels. This is him.
Sorry.
And a simple sorry on the radio.
Yeah, I mean, as we talked about yesterday, coming from Zandvoort to
Hajar, as we ride on board with the Red Bull backed rookie coming into the Ascari chicane, just losing the rear end. Round he goes. So young in their careers still, not quite experiencing Monza yet. Let's take a look at what happened to Villagomez.
typical. Just I'm not sure what's been going on at the track preview.
Onto the podium in this sprint race. He's behind Pepe Marti at the moment, who is in third. Smollier off though, coming out of turn 4.
Spinning off into the gravel. Oh, he does get out of the gravel. Good job there.
Well done, Smollier back.
So safety car out, of course, even before they reached into turn 6. Looks like 2 into 1. They're both fighting for track.
Now of Zane Maloney, who takes the lead away from the Frenchman, the boy from Barbados coming through, but look just behind, there's a 3-way battle, and Arthur Leclerc comes together with Alexander Smollier. Roman Stanek has to take it for at least another lap or 2. Oh, here we go then. Miney lost the rear, and unfortunately it's Benavides the innocent victim. Here he is. Oh. That is a scary one for Benavides. He picked a side, and it was the wrong side.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. You've got a spinning car, but, I mean, the risk there.